One of the most extraordinary things I have learned in my time as Dean at Harvard Business School is just how engaged our alumni are all over the world. We need a world which is cleaner, safer, healthier, where more people see opportunity, where more people feel confident in their institutions. These are all things in which change is necessary.
To make that social change happen, we can't wave our hands and say, oh, that is the government's responsibility, that civil society's responsibility. No, it's everybody's responsibility.
25 years ago, when SEI started, the mission was to think broader than just impacting nonprofits. It was to think about all of social enterprise, regardless of tax status or organizational form. How do we think about creating high-impact social change?
As we celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Social Enterprise Initiative, it gives us an opportunity to pause and step back and reflect upon the ways in which we've had an impact in the world far beyond the boundaries of Harvard Business School.
When we ensure that people have the basic skills that they need to be able to be strategic, how to lead change, how to lead people, we're setting ourselves up for solving all kinds of problems in the world.
At Boston Collegiate Charter School, we focus every day on our mission to prepare each student for college. And we're really proud that 100% of our graduates have been accepted to four-year colleges, and we're very focused on making sure that they're prepared and they can be successful adults and have an impact in their lives beyond college. One of the things I love about being an HBS alum is there's a group of 8 of us who are part of a professional circle, and we talk about personal challenges, professional challenges, and it's exciting, and being part of thinking differently and innovating and trying things out in a new way. That is what the Social Enterprise Initiative at HBS does. It connects all the people who are doing this kind of work, who have a vision of what the future can and should be. The notion that you should expand your sphere of influence and have an impact beyond that which is immediately in front of you, I think is actually really part of the ethos of the Social Enterprise Initiative.
The Social Enterprise Initiative was first founded with this simple idea that John Whitehead had, that if you could find a way to give these amazing people who were running these social enterprises a little bit of management education, maybe they could take their passions so much farther. Not only can we be a force for change, but working with other social enterprise initiatives and other business schools all around the world, that collective energy can be an even greater force for change.
The market we serve is the world. It's really a global enterprise, and we draw students and faculty and resources from all around the world.
Before Harvard, I was working at a nonprofit in India, working on education for the really underprivileged. And mostly these kids were kids who were dropping out at the high school level. 50% of kids in grade 5 in India can't even read or do basic subtraction. As I worked more and more, I felt the need to come to a place where I could get some more global exposure in education, in social enterprise more broadly. The networks that Harvard has opened up for me in terms of alumni, in terms of peers, in terms of faculty, Harvard has allowed me to hold the key to building these coalitions. And only through that can you actually solve these large problems.
I think it's to Harvard Business School's great credit that they are striving to change the world. The Social Enterprise Initiative has been integral for me being here. I would not be working for the City of Boston if it were not for the Leadership Fellows Program. The Leadership Fellows Program is a fantastic way to connect interested folks who are graduating from HBS with careers in the social sector. It is opening up a connection which otherwise would not have been available to folks like me, to see how really powerful, impactful organizations can run and can deliver even better for their constituencies. I have the great pleasure of working on the team that thinks about the 9 square miles of Boston that are our streets and sidewalks. We think about our streets as ways of moving people through them, making sure that people move safely and well and across the entire city of Boston. And I think of the challenges that Boston is facing right now and the opportunities that Boston is facing right now. Massive growth, significant opportunities to increase equality, real challenges from climate change. All of those things require change. And that means that you constantly need to be figuring out what is that change that the residents most want, and how do you as a city, how do you as a group of public servants actually deliver on that? That can help us build a better city in the future. It's a place that people come together and solve their biggest challenges and push towards their highest aspirations.
ultimately, impact is all about what my students, my graduate students, and what my executive education students go out and do in the real world. We as faculty members, we don't go out and create that enterprise. What we can do here as an educational institution is to influence that.
I have a hope that my story will inspire lots of other people to come bring their talents to the art world. The arts have been important to me since I was a kid, and it was a really big turning point for me in my career when I realized I could bring my skill set to this field that I am so passionate about. I love to help build audiences for the arts, help broaden access to the arts and arts education. HBS and the Social Enterprise Initiative encourage students and alum to follow their true path. The resources that are on campus, the resources for alumni, all of this make it possible to pursue successfully a career in the nonprofit world.
Social enterprises throughout the world performing magnificently against really difficult problems. Now, how does that happen? How's that possible? It's possible because the people and the organizations are mission-driven. Their heart and soul is that they care about these problems because they want to know about how to advance their mission-driven organizations more successfully.
It is my hope that our current graduates will find work that allows them to create a solution, a vision, a strategy, and they get to implement it in a way that they are truly able to add value.
Hearing from my peers about the challenges they faced, and importantly the solutions they've managed to find, really motivates and energizes me because it shows me that I can also find solutions to the challenges that face me. I aspire to develop an education system in India that works for kids who, as of now, lack access to basic schooling, lack access to confidence that they can have a better life, to be able to make their way into this world which is really rapidly changing.
It takes an extra amount of courage for a young person to walk into something they've never done, surrounded by people that don't think they should do it. We have to keep bringing in new things that mostly aren't strongly supported at the beginning.
The problem and the challenges might be big. It doesn't matter whether you're for-profit or non-profit. You can bring management techniques, ideas, analytics to impact change. We have 25,000 ambassadors out there creating change on a daily basis. They've all been influenced by what happens here in this environment. And they're all here to add value for society.